Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Roman Reigns has returned to action and will take on the Bloodline 2.0 at WWE Crown Jewel tomorrow. Many fans have wondered what his position on the card might be, and a new report just shed some light on Reigns, the opening match, and the main event of the show. Roman Reigns recently rejoined his Bloodline partners, the Usos. While the alliance between the OTC and JUSO is tenuous at best, the three will have to work together to take down Solo Sikoa's faction in Saudi Arabia. According to Sportskeeda's Dr. Chris Featherstone, Roman and the Usos vs. Solo Sikoa's Bloodline 2.0 is planned to open Crown Jewel 2024. As expected, undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes vs. World Heavyweight Champion Gunther for the Crown Jewel Championship will headline the event. The pre-taped episode of Friday Night SmackDown tonight will reportedly feature a segment with the OTC, Mr. Main Event, and Big Jim, which confirms the six-man tag team match at Crown Jewel. Tomorrow's spectacle will air live from the Mohammed Abdo Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Jim Cornette says massive Jacob Fatu WWE match has money written all over it in the last few weeks. The Bloodline appeared on WWE Raw to send Main Event Jay a message. They cost the former right-hand man his Intercontinental Championship, which was picked up by Braun Breaker. During the JUSO vs. Braun Breaker main event, there was a brief moment in which the crowd in attendance went berserk at a confrontation between Jacob Fatu and Breaker. Several industry veterans singled out this moment. Jim Cornette also joined the conversation. They've got so many matches that they don't even need to have yet, but people will go ape sh*t over them. It's insane. But yeah, can you imagine Braun Breaker? He's already too good not to like. The fans are already barking for him and giving him his sh*t, but he's still a badass, and that's what's going to make him an even bigger babyface eventually. Against Jacob Fatu, with the proper build, they could get a ***ing huge deal out of that, said Jim Cornette. Jacob Fatu has been consistently receiving a positive response from the crowd in every arena. Perhaps it is only a matter of time before the Bloodline's enforcer turns babyface, something that was recently brought up by ex-UFC star Tom Lawler. WWE's Crown Jewel has long been one of the most anticipated annual events, with every passing year adding to its allure, excitement, and unforgettable moments. This year's Crown Jewel is no different, with WWE pulling out all the stops to ensure that fans get a show they'll never forget. And the main event announcement has finally come, with reports revealing Roman Reigns' match position, something fans have been speculating about for months. The event, set to take place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, has a unique flavor compared to other premium live events in WWE's calendar. Not only does it attract top stars, but the stakes seem higher, and the matches are often more intense. WWE has made this a tradition, bringing the best rivalries and biggest feuds into a global spotlight. The pressure has been mounting, and fans were eagerly awaiting confirmation on who would take the center stage this year. Well, the wait is over. Main Event confirmed reports have now confirmed that the main event will feature none other than the Tribal Chief himself, Roman Reigns, defending his undisputed WWE Universal Championship. However, it's not just the match but the opponent that has fans buzzing. After a lot of speculation, it's been confirmed that Reigns will be going head-to-head with a returning favorite, the powerhouse Drew McIntyre. This marks the third major showdown between these two titans, and with their storied history, this main event promises to be an explosive encounter. Drew McIntyre has been on a slow burn trajectory since returning to WWE programming earlier this year. With a string of victories and intense promos, he's reignited the spark that once made him a fan favorite and a top contender. His last encounter with Reigns at WrestleMania 2 years ago ended in a devastating loss, but McIntyre has made it clear that he's back, more focused, and hungrier than ever to reclaim his place atop the WWE mountain. This match is not just another title defense for Reigns, it's a test of his resilience and staying power. As one of WWE's longest reigning champions, Roman has faced nearly every top name in WWE and emerged victorious. Yet, McIntyre poses a unique threat, a man who's faced hardship, clawed his way back, and is now determined to end Reigns' seemingly unstoppable reign. Roman Reigns' match position revealed. According to insider reports, Roman Reigns' match against Drew McIntyre will not only be the main event but also the closing match of the night. This decision is said to have been made to ensure that the crown jewel ends on a high note with WWE's biggest star, Reigns, closing the show. The stakes have been raised even higher, with WWE executives reportedly wanting the finale to be a grand spectacle that embodies the energy of Crown Jewel. The decision to make Reigns the closing act is no surprise. For years, WWE has leaned into his dominance as the company's top draw, and with his head-of-the-table persona reaching its pinnacle, the audience demand has been unprecedented. Reigns' matches are more than just athletic showdowns, they're psychological games, where he manipulates, taunts, and toys with his opponents before delivering the final blow. But this match is different. With Drew McIntyre's relentless pursuit and the story behind this rivalry, Reigns is likely to face a challenge he hasn't encountered in a long time. The WWE Universe is eager to see if Reigns can sustain his control or if McIntyre will finally dethrone the head of the table in a dramatic fashion. The story so far, Reigns vs. McIntyre. Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre's rivalry goes back years. Once friends and even allies against common enemies, they have shared a mutual respect as two of WWE's strongest and most resilient competitors. However, as both men sought dominance within WWE, that respect turned into competition and soon, a burning rivalry. The two first collided during Reigns' ascent as the leader of the Bloodline. At that time, McIntyre was struggling to find his footing after losing the WWE Championship to Bobby Lashley. Their first encounter ended with Reigns narrowly emerging victorious, but it left a bitter taste in McIntyre's mouth, a sense that he had come close but wasn't quite there. Months later, McIntyre vowed to work his way back to the top. His journey saw him battle through mid-card feuds, re-establish himself as a credible contender, and rebuild his persona as a ruthless warrior. After months of pushing through WWE's biggest stars, Drew McIntyre was primed and ready for another chance at glory. Roman Reigns, on the other hand, has been operating on another level since establishing his tribal chief persona. With Paul Heyman by his side and his Bloodline faction in tow, he has become WWE's most dominant figure, steamrolling through opponents with a combination of brute strength, cunning strategy, and cold-hearted manipulation. But despite his unshakable confidence, Reigns' camp reportedly sees McIntyre as a potential threat. Drew has made it clear that he's out for vengeance and redemption, promising that this time, Reigns will not walk out unscathed. The stakes of this match is not only about the WWE Universal Championship, it's about pride, legacy, and redemption. For McIntyre, it's a shot at redemption after failing to dethrone Reigns in the past. For Reigns, it's yet another chance to prove that he is truly the head of the table and that no one, not even a reinvigorated McIntyre, can take his throne. The stakes are further heightened by the unpredictable dynamic of the Bloodline. While Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso are expected to accompany Reigns to Crown Jewel, rumors suggest that internal tensions may arise. With Jey Uso recently severing ties from the family, Reigns' dominance has been subtly shaken, and many are speculating whether Crown Jewel might reveal more cracks in the Bloodline's foundation. If Drew manages to exploit these weaknesses, he could potentially break Reigns' reign in front of a global audience. A spectacle to end Crown Jewel with the match set as the main event and closing segment of the night, WWE fans can expect a high-stakes showdown. Both Reigns and McIntyre have honed their in-ring skills, and both possess the psychological fortitude to endure grueling battles. Reports suggest WWE is planning a cinematic entrance for Reigns, one fitting for a champion who has held his title for so long. This, combined with McIntyre's newly revamped, gritty entrance, promises a visual spectacle that will heighten the match's intensity. As the final moments of Crown Jewel draw near, the entire WWE Universe will be holding its breath. Will Roman Reigns' reign continue, or will Drew McIntyre finally get his redemption? The energy inside the arena is expected to be electric, with fans divided over who they want to see standing tall when the night ends. In just a few short days, fans around the world will tune in, witnessing history in the making at Crown Jewel. Whether Reigns' rule will survive or McIntyre will carve his place in the WWE legacy remains to be seen. One thing, however, is certain: when the final bell rings, WWE Crown Jewel 2024 will leave an indelible mark on WWE history.